Hey YouTube, got another deck here today that is standard. We're focusing a lot on standard lately. I might switch over to some historic for a couple videos here and there. If you haven't yet, please feel free to like the video, comment below about what you like about it or anything about my content that you liked or whatnot, or any feedback. Feel free to subscribe to the YouTube channel and also come to my Twitch streams and feel free to subscribe over there. I mean, well, you can do that if you'd like to with Amazon Prime, but I meant to say feel free to go like the channel over there as well. That's for you to do. But yeah, feel free to do that if you'd like to, if you want to end up chatting with me while I'm live. But yeah, so today's video is on Gruul Aggro, kind of like a modified deck in a way, a little bit. But yeah, let's get into it. Okay, so this isn't like any Gruul treasure based list. It is just straight Gruul Aggro, like hasty threats, go face, punch face. So in a lot of red decks nowadays, you are playing Kumena Faces of Kakazan. So we're playing for that. One Speckled Hazard, one Snakeskin Veil, and we're playing like some Agoro, 2 Thundering Raiju for removal, a Inscription of Abundance for removal or for pumping a creature to live through like a Mimic Massacre, some Lowe's Cobra. Lowe's Cobra has been really good in this deck. Like, I'm really liking it. The dream in this deck is to go turn 1 Kumono's Faces, into turn 2 Lowe's Cobra, turns into a 3/2, into turn 3 play land, get your Thundering Raiju up. And then you have, because this flips into a 2/2, you have this as a 3 power creature, and you have this as a 3/3. That's 3, 6, 7, 8, 8, and you put a counter onto the Kumena Faces. So then this is dealing another 2 damage, so that's 8, 9, that's 10 damage total. Wait, sorry, it's 11 damage. That's 11 damage total on turn 3. That's the dream. Now, we also do have some other things like 2 Outland Liberators for like the Naya Runes matchups or any enchantments or artifacts we need to get rid of. Some major classes because you play it in almost a lot of green creature-based decks. Good card. Gets you a 2/2 body. You level up to put counters on things when attacking. And level 3, you can cast creatures up top. Some Shatters Go Smashing, removal of lands. Kazana Mammoth, lands or a creature. A single Kodama of the West Tree because we do get to modify some of our creatures, and just drawing card. Giving them trample is good. The second part, whenever you deal damage to your opponent, and you search for a basic land card, put onto the battlefield tap, that's pretty much flavor text on this card. You're really not ever worrying about that. Like, we have 7 basics in the whole deck. If you get the ramp, cool, but it's not a big thing. Scatter Skulls Chargers. This card I've been really impressed with in this list. Like 3 mana 4/3, kicker 2, trample haste. If it was kicked, you put a plus counter on it, and at the beginning of your end step, if it doesn't have a +1/+1 counter on it, you return to your hand. So it avoids board wipes and sorcery speed removal. So like against control based decks, or like Izzet decks, if they have removal that they don't really want to use on this, you're in a good spot. Like, it's something that they need to remove during your turn. They don't have a chance to remove it on their turn. It avoids board wipes also if you don't put a counter on it. And they're playing some Reckless Stormseekers. It gives haste or to itself or to another creature. And then Thundering Raiju, just a 4 mana 3/3 haste. Whenever it attacks, you put a ++ counter on target creature you control, and deals X damage to each opponent, where X is the number of modified creatures you control. So it's just really good in this deck. It's part of the reason why I wanted to play this. And then some Helena partners as well. Just put 2 counters with its current power as a 2/3 onto another creature you control, gets haste. So you do pump it, it does pump other things to be bigger. It's just really good. And in this deck, we're playing Volatile Arsonist, not Goldspan Dragon. Reason being, Goldspan Dragon, we don't have any way to utilize, like, utilizing the extra mana we get from that. It doesn't really do anything for us. While Volatile Arsonist, same mana cost, 4/4, has Menace instead, and it also has haste, and when it attacks, you get to deal damage to up to 1 creature, player, and planeswalker. So against like the Orzhov decks or any deck that plays Loth, when they play Loth, or your opponent plays Loth and minuses right away and makes tokens, you play this and you kill Loth right away and a token. So it's pretty good for that. And when you flip it, it deals 2 damage instead, and it's a 5/5 at that point. Still Menace on it. It's just really good. And then our land base, we're playing 2 Boseiju Who Enters, 1 Sokenzan, 1 Den the Bugbear, 2 Lair the Hydras, and just the rest color sources. So that's the whole main board for this list. Going into the sideboard, we have a bit of utility here. Flame Blessed Bolt for against anything we want to make sure we can exile, or just removal for finishing off a planeswalker or a creature. One Snakeskin Veil to help against Meathook decks. Just being able to get a counter on a creature to avoid killing for a creature dying to Meathook Massacre is really good. Amio Safekeeping for against any board wipes. Just more hexproof as well. And we can target our own lands or enchantments if needed. A Braid, 2 of Braids, enchantment removal, or I'm sorry, artifact removal or creature removal by dealing 3 damage. 2 Burning Hands, just good for against green base decks. Cemetery Gatekeeper, this is more for kind of controlling against the control decks, just exile instant or sorcery, more likely an instant. That way they take 2 damage each time. You can use it against Magnus Opus decks to exile their Magnus Opus so they don't get to recast it in any certain way by cheating it with like Leer or something. We got some Outland Liberators, just more enchantment and artifact removal, and Seismic Wave. This card we're trying out. I'm not too much of a fan of it so far, but in this deck, but it is a 3 mana, kind of like a mini Tiny Wrath. You do 2 damage to any target and 1 damage to each non-artifact creature target opponent controls. More likely for against the Orzhov deck, so you can like finish off a Loth and kill all of their tokens if they don't have a flipped fighting announcement. So that's the whole 75. I do hope you enjoy watching this, the gameplay, and if you do, feel free to let me know what you think. All right, play first. This hand is slow. Stands better. Just to get the Raiju, Alt Art Raiju. Last time Ashley was on some Anvil deck. This time it looks like she's on some Orzhov list probably. Unless it's Mardu. We can actually kill that now, if we want to. I'm almost tempted to. Thanks for the Larkus Ignite. The thing is, if we kill it now, we're falling behind in our aggro pace. So we're gonna go with this first. Looks like Reckless is going away. 3 damage is going to come in at us. Is there a land drop being missed? There is! Okay, I like blowing it up now then. Because we could do that for 3. Bring them down to 15. Now they got their land drop. Oh, Killian. Or Killian, not Killian. Red. Play that. Play this. Give everything haste. Smash in. If they block, they block. Okay. I believe we're gonna see some shenanigans here. It's possible she might have Angel Fire if she has a red source. Oh, it's a groovy play. Next turn, what I'd like to do with the no block. My thinking is if it's straight Orzhov of her list, then it could be the Silver Glow command. Because that's sacrifice a creature. The modes on it, I believe, are sacrifice a creature, get +1/+1 in flying, and lifelink, or gain drain, or discard. It's some order of that. And some versions of that. I don't remember the card exactly off the top of my head. I haven't seen it in a while. Vanishing Verse? Sure. And just smashing. They're gonna get into living at 5. It goes to nighttime, and we got game 1. Okay, so we know it's just Orzhov. It's not your typical Orzhov. It's possible it could be Mardu because of Killian. So I think we're gonna bring in Snakeskin Veil, a Braid. I don't believe we're gonna need Outland Liberator. Like, if we're going to believe it's the Mardu list, then we don't really need Outland Liberator, I believe, because they don't play any vehicles. Oh, they do have Gruul Consumes all, though. If it is Mardu. So we can leave the 2 in. We're going to go down to Cobra. Go down a Reckless and... kind of actually wanting Flame Blast Bolt. Go down Inscription. Yeah, it kills all of those for cheap mana. And if anybody's watching both streams, please don't tell me what she's on. I would appreciate that if you don't. I would believe chat's nice enough not to do that. Do a 2 class. Yeah, I like this hand. Just because of turn 1, turn 2, turn 3. on sack decks, probably, obviously. I mean, usually she is. All right, what is she gonna go to? I mean, they assume it's Crow's list because other times I've seen the card. I believe Ashel's lately has been brewing a lot as well, so I was believing that Ashel's was playing a brew, but there is a high chance it could be. It could be like a take on Crow's list. It's been about 2 or 3 months since you played, and you can't believe they're still being used. Yeah, Lotus Cobra is a pretty cool card, and I was told, I never played when it originally came out, but I was told when it first came out with fetch lands, it was crazy. All right, so they wanted it banned. Oh boy. The next turn we got a 3/2 Lotus Cobra. Oh my gosh. Okay. They're at 5 cards in hand. I actually believe we might go. They're on Mardu. We might go Lotus Cobra and blow this up. I don't think this Lotus Cobra is living. Yep, I was right. I believe it's smart for us to blow that up now. We're gonna just, the mana's gonna fizzle. Again for 2. Kitsuga consumes all. Etchings is going away. We can go fall to Arsonist here instead of Raiju. Exalt all graveyards. Are they playing a Doomscar in that deck? That wouldn't be right. Showdown of the Scalds. That's a 3/3. Alright, so we're gonna go here. Put the counter here. Commit 0, target here. Commit 0. And we got it. Yeah. This hand seems okay if we draw creatures. Rank 11 at the moment with mono away. Awesome. I think we're gonna go ahead and keep this hand like with some of the draw. Especially one of our singletons. They're on blue. They have some kind of blue deck. So they could be Izzet, they could be Dimir, they could be shoot, Esper. Yeah, Azorius. Yeah, Azorius. Yeah, people definitely play it. Okay. Restoration. So we're gonna get a big giant Reckless Stormseeker here. Next turn we can get Kazana Mammoth, unless if they get some kind of board wipe. Which the only board wipes we have in the format, Doomscar, they could have Farewell, which would be their next turn. So probably better off not playing into it. Thinking would 2 portables be better or 2 March? I feel like March is probably just an overall really good card because it's permanently gone of what you exile then, right? Yeah, that's the only downside of it. So in this instance right here, I think we're just gonna go land, and I think I'm actually gonna have a creature fight this, and we just get in for a ton of damage. Because I strongly feel like that there's gonna be a big board wipe next turn. Potentially a board wipe. Fight here. The Mammoth and as a land. And yeah, that was a thing I probably should have done. I was kind of holding up Mammoth just to play as a creature. Part of me also feels like they're not going to want to exile that, but they're at 6 life while we're at 20. Mordecai, okay. Also, you march this better than. I mean, you could also try like maybe doing like one portable hole in the main and some march in the side. So that's 6/6, and yeah, they're at 6 life. So go here. They're gonna have to. We put a counter on itself. Thundering swing. Yeah, that was a thought. Because we can go this next turn. Counter on 2/2. Yep. But yes. Okay, so we're against control. We're gonna want Tammy safekeeping. They're probably gonna be playing Farwell though, and maybe we just want Cemetery Gatekeeper just to exile the instance. 13's pretty crazy with white though. Surprised it's doing so well. Yeah, that does sound surprising. We could also bring a third Liberator in to blow up their sagas. Actually, I might be just okay with 2. You're 10-0 against runes, okay. Yeah, I think we're gonna just board this way. Actually. Yeah, we're gonna board this way. Hey, Flips. Emperor makes it a lot better. Yeah, Emperor's a really good planeswalker. Oh, the ceiling's up like usual. 2, 3, 4. We don't have any way to kind of skip though. Welcome to the dad joke stream. So turn 2 Goro, unless we draw like a close cover. Nope. Okay. So turn 2 Goro. We get a Shatter Skull Charger in turn 3 unless they counter it. They have not seen this from us yet. They could just kill that. Like portable hole. Okay. I would rather go with the Shatter Skull Charger here. Yeah, no, Shatter Skull's a pretty sweet card to dodge board wipes. Like they need to be able to counter it, or just have removal in the spot, or hand disruption if they're in those colors. But so they either have Doomscar up there, or they have it's either Doomscar up there, or it's going to be Sot coming. So in this case, I feel like I want to go actually Raichu at the moment. I would rather, if they're playing board wipes, I'd rather them counter Raiju. Put the counter on Goro. They could blow up or exile something right now, though. It looks like they might be doing that with some kind of... Okay, Faithful Absence. and they still have priority. Oh, hello. Yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing. Okay. All right. So I kind of want to be able to kick this and hold up this. So I feel like we're gonna just set up the board. Like play Thundering Raiju, don't attack in, which actually feels really bad. Oh yeah, it definitely does. Like we could shock this, bolt this in, and play like Stormseeker and blow that up. It's just we can't attack into that. We'll hold up a Seiju. I'm gonna bolt this in. I do feel like maybe on the end of their main phase we blow that up so they don't get any use out of getting tokens out of it. Feels a little bad. I feel like they might be right. They can't counter it. Like I feel like if they start using that might get out of hand. Yeah, they could grab it if they are doing that. We're gonna attempt to do this now. And I suppose I could actually like tap my mana crest so we can have a green source up for Tammy safekeeping. Oof. Oof. Yikes. Big yikes. Yeah. Roller escape. Yeah, we are not winning through this. Like we can kick that, and that's gonna be 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10. They just kill us in the backswing. Unless we just not kick in Cobra. I mean, we do have Tamio safekeeping to gain 2 life off of this, but they also could have counter spells. If we don't kick it, then we probably just go Cobra, hold this up, and hold up safekeeping. That might be the correct play. Okay. They didn't get priority, so there's no fading hope. They could attack in and nope, there's all right. Let's say they could attack in a Doomscar, but nope. I think a greedy attack all in. No, okay. So we go Cobra, bolt this land in, play this kicked. Hope they don't have a counter spell. Wait, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh no, we can't. We're just better off doing this kicked then. No. This does get haste. I think we're still dead. So the plan is play Lotus Cobra, bolt the land in, kick this. Well, actually, we can't kick it. I missed. No, we can't. Oh my gosh. Landfall. We make mana. Make a red. Go to kick this. They are getting priority though, so they might have a counter spell up. Which they do. And that just means we're dead. They get a free block and then we just die in the air. 9 in the air. And it was Doomscar. Okay, so being on the play this time. I believe we just run it back. Not really much I want to change. Oh no, we could do that because we're only worried about like what some planeswalkers. More creatures. We could probably just do one Snakeskin and add in another Reckless Stormseeker. Just for another haste effect, or we can add in our 4th Lotus Cobra back in just for... Oh, wrong card to cut. We want this one. Lotus Cobra back in to just help accelerate. They want Cobra. We'll do that. For me into play. I like. Play Rockfell Vale. Mountain, turn 2 here. Rubs 827, thanks for the follow. That was a good draw. Speaking of Cobra, back in the day, I made a turn 3 constructed Sphinx deck thanks to Cobra once. Oh, Consecrated Sphinx. I forgot exactly what that card completely does, to be honest. I actually might just go Ranger class level up here. Turn 1 bird, turn 2 Cobra, fetch, don't crack, turn 3 fetch, double crack, make 6 mana, play Sphinx. It was round 8 of a GP, 6-2 table, jeez. The next time we can go Arsonist if they don't have Jawari Disruption up. Hey CTC, how you doing? Whenever opponent draws a card, you draw 2 cards. You may draw 2 cards. Okay, we're gonna go here. I'm gonna attempt. No, I'm gonna go to kick the Charger, just in case that they have a counter spell. But it'd probably been good not to kick it. Reject, sure. Professor. Okay, and they get that. All right. Oh, we draw another one. But what we're gonna do here is this. I believe that they're just playing Reject for a counter spell package. Back in, target, submit 0 planeswalkers. Get in for a lot of damage. And see what they do here. Please tell me we got Doombladed before you untapped. Land. What can opponent do here? They can't let it go to nighttime. They have to have some kind of answer. Thunberg Cleric, okay. Learn to win them on game 3. Gain life, okay. 3, 4, 5. Play this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think we just kick this and attack all in. But I kind of want to play Cobra, bolt that in. You can't block that. Sure, I'll listen to that because they could have a board wipe. No, that's correct. I'm gonna hold on to the Lotus Cobra in hand. All right, nighttime. Reject is pay 3. And we got it. All right, chat, we're on the play. Oh no, we're on the draw. My bad. We're on the draw. I like this hand. It is a little slow though. We're gonna keep it. I mean, like, it can be slow if they blow up our Cobra. And there's a prediction going on. So we're gonna go layer Cobra. They might counter it with a Jawari Disruption. Or they might do that. It's gone forever. So if they're on, is it? I think we're just gonna go Ranger class. It could be Jeskai, but we're just gonna go Ranger class. Whiskey Mage, thanks for the follow. Appreciate that. Herman Miller chair and for a few days, it was so good. Yeah, I need to look into investing like in a good share myself. The Special Iteration is going to get them a land and some other good spell in hand. They have some cool like mechs, the little cat sleeve or raccoon. Okay, so here we're gonna go red source. I kind of just want to go Shatter Skull just to play around things. 2,400, jeez. Sheesh. Alright, Shadow Skull, we're gonna attack in. They might blow up some. Nope, okay. This goes back to hand. Does it drive you to work too? It should. It should drive you to work. Express Iteration, gonna get a land more than likely and a good spell. Yep, got a land. They're playing the RTR art mountain. I like that. Go to our turn. I am still playing around a counter spell here. I'm going to level this up. We're going to put the counter on the wolf. Yeah, Shatter Skull Charger seems really good in this match. And any match with a lot of counter magic. But if it dies to removal, it dies to removal. We just can't put the counter on the Charger right now. If they want to Fading Hope the token, okay. Okay. Like, I'm really liking this because we're definitely playing around all the removal with this. Like, they're choosing to remove the token instead. We basically mold into it. The gold spent dragon, they have 2 mana up. I'm gonna do this first to play around counterspells. Unless they have a straight counterspell. I'm gonna play this. Jawari Disruption. We've been playing around Jawari Disruption every turn. But unfortunately, it has a counter and it's permanently staying now. We do have a Lair of the Hydra. We also have a Thundering Raiju. Opponent is playing their 3rd iteration. Smoldering Egg, okay. They're attacking in. If they're attacking in and they are going to play Egg second main phase, I feel like they're going to have answers up. Okay. Is this dying? Fading Hope, okay. Yep. Left on top. Does it turn into a 2-power? They just block it. This could be the point where they actually take over the game. That's 8 damage coming in the air. They're attacking all out, then they're comfortable and have something else. I was prepared to that. So they have 4 mana left. Iteration. Bolting us, or shocking us. And then you'll more spell to shock us. And they probably have it, because they have 2 mana left over. That is a Fading Hope. They Fading Hope their own creature for the lethal damage. That is game 1. You spend 8 hours a day in your car. Okay, so Sylvan safekeeping, Tamio safekeeping. I'm gonna cut the Snakeskin Veil, bring Cemetery Gatekeeper in. Trim a Cobra, Trim a Liberator, and a Reckless. And I believe that's all we're gonna do. I mean, we could play a single Snakeskin still. We don't exactly need the Liberator. It's here for a 2/2 or a 3/3, and it does help for blowing up some treasures if needed, but I don't think we need it. And having Thundering Rebuke to blow up their egg is good, or Gold Span Dragon. You love their deck. Is it so much more fun now with Infinite Turns is gone? They're mulling. I'm glad we're not playing against Infinite Turns anymore in the format. It felt like that. I mean, in a way you could do it, but it's not as good. There's no good payoffs for it. True. Next turn we can just replay this. We play Cobra, play land drop, play Goro Goro. Unless we draw Thunder. Nope. Okay. Or we okay. We're actually gonna do this. Green. I'm gonna hope that they don't have Cinderglasm. If they have Cinderglasm, this is gonna hurt. So far, no Cinderglasm. Landfall, landfall. Actions. Oh no, Peg, thanks for the raid. Appreciate that. Odoland. Hey, Cousin Cards. Or Auto Picks. Shout out to Auto Picks. Welcome, Raiders. My name is Jaffer. I play a lot of Magic the Gathering Arena. Right now, we're playing some Gruul Aggro in Standard. And we're against some Izzet Dragons at the moment. Hey, how's the stream going? The stream's going well. They might kick a Cinderglasm now. Nope, Shatter Skull. Arsonist is good. Actually, I punted that. I was gonna play that, but I was actually thinking like, wait, no, we can actually wait to play that in case they block, and then we can blow up their egg. Winning, that's the real question. We are currently on game 2. Auto tap. My gosh. Land. They got 3 cards in hand. Oh, what do you do in your stream today? Okay, so we can play Boseiju, who shall endures if we need to, or we can hold on to it to blow up their high hall. Draw their decks though. Look. Okay, so what we can do here is, if we want to, just play this and hold out for that. I think we're going to do that. So play it normally. I mean, we could actually play land, play Ranger class, but that we're risking that blowing up now. Which I'm going to risk it. Drafted, but only got to play 1 slog of a game where you oof. Well, I hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed the game and stream. Memory Deluge, that's gonna flip. I don't think they're gonna want to trade Shatter Skull for their dragon. I believe they're just gonna pick the 4. Well, actually, it depends on their hand. Yes, I might be underrating starting that cycle too much. Goldspan Dragon, 8 damage. They have 3 mana up. Play Arsonist because they'll at least go to 1 if they don't have a counterspell. Or removal. And it's, well, no, they'll die if they don't have removal. Big oof. That's an oof. 1, 2. They have a land, they have lethal? Nope. They don't have a counterspell. We have lethal? They probably have removal. It has trample. I believe we're dead. Depends what they find. Okay. All right, so we got game 2. Going into game 3, we're gonna be on the draw. Kind of almost want to just run it back. No, I don't think I have. Are you trying to do a joke right now? That's something we could look at. Might be correct. We just have to finish the game fast. Real thing. I thought you were gonna do like these for a joke. The auto members. So the thing is, I'm 27. I was born in 1994. I look older than what I am because of the beard and how I wear my hat. I feel like, because it looks like I don't have much hair when I actually have a whole bunch of hair. People think I know a lot of things when I don't. It was only 10 years ago. Oh, okay. When I was 17. I had to think about that. So yeah, we're gonna go Cobra. When you started high school back in '94, when you started playing Magic. Magic started in '93, right? Have opened up for later, so we can at least blow this up, which is good. We're gonna make green. Yeah, it pays it the other way. Okay. Started high school 94 too. Started and revised. Runtime original Zendikar, I think one of the songs was about Jace. Okay. At the lunch table. I'll have to look at it at the video later. Okay, there's that. Do they want to counter this? How about this? Like, we just have to play in the Jawari disruptions, really. Jace the Mind Sculptor, better than all. Jace the Mind Sculptor, better than all. Like, there's an Arsonist. We're gonna go into Kodama. We don't have a land, though. I was considering it. We're gonna blow up the Wolf token, I think. Not modified. Okay. Looking for a Fading Hope. Last game. Okay. Den of the Bugbear. I think we're just gonna level that up instead of casting another one. Put the counter onto the etching. If they might just have removal here. Well, I'm pretty sure they do. If they Fading Hope this, we could just get to reset it. Nope, okay. Just Mari Command, make a treasure. I believe they have a Gruul Dragon if they made treasures. Nope. So we can go Raiju. Put a counter on itself and on here. I like going Shatter Skull second main phase class. I don't want this getting countered. That's my issue. But they're down to one card. It's either it's getting countered or they're finding a Fading Hope. Oh, well, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, all their mana is going towards Memory Deluge. They can also just, if they want to really block this, they can activate their Hall. But we're blowing up Egg if they're doing that. Yep. It is. I believe it's correct to Shatter Skull here. Not kicked. See what they do. Yep. A Ranger class. They might, like, the token just getting blown up, I believe. I want to save this in case we get surprise lethal. Okay. Activate Hall, our Den and attack in. Put a counter onto the token. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7. If they don't have a spell, they're activating Hall to block the land or the token. Probably the land. We're kind of dead either way, almost. I mean, I can hold back the wolf, but it depends what they have here. They could just cast a spell and blow up both things. Oof. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We're dead. All they have to do is activate their Hall. Okay. Alright, and that was some gameplay with the Gruul Raichu list. I'm calling it Gruul Raichu because with Thundering Raiju, I'm calling it Raichu. just because it's very close. I like it. I like calling with that. But I hope you enjoyed it. If you do take it first spin, please let me know what you think. I'd greatly appreciate that. Like, I just want to get, I would like to get some feedback, see what you like as a viewer. And if you want to see any additional content besides deck lists or deck techs, feel free to let me know what you want to see. But hope you enjoy it, and I'll see you in the next video.